So once you get the ring, it is time to start planning for the wedding. And one of the most important things you'll have on your to-do list is finding a photographer to capture the moments from your big day. 5 Diamond Productions guides couples through one of the most important days of their lives. And joining me now are co-owners Thomas and Liz Riley. Welcome to Connecticut Style.
Thanks for having us.
So break it down for me a little bit. Tell me about 5 Diamonds. It's kind of like one-stop shopping when it comes to weddings.
It is really, 5 Diamonds. We specialize in photography, disc jockey, and photo booth services. So it's a one-stop shop for upcoming couples when they get married, and we basically do it all.
It's great because you guys are a husband-wife team. You know a little thing about that.
Yes.
So Thomas, run me through your jobs. How do you make it all come together?
Yeah, so I meet with the brides and grooms prior to them getting married, and we sit down, we go over the music, we go over the names, and we get everything in line for their big special day. And it's so exciting to be a part of a wedding day. It's a huge part of their lives, so obviously, and we want to be a part of that. And so, I get everything going, and the big thing is the music, getting everybody up.
That really makes or breaks the party, right? The music?
It does. Whether you're young, old, we get everybody out there, and we have a great time.
And do people give you a playlist, or do you have some recommended songs? How does that work?
Yeah, I have online music forums right off of our website, so they are allowed to go on and build their playlist. They can build like a do not playlist if they
That's
they
good.
want
That's important
to.
too, right?
Yeah, right.
Sometimes you don't want the Macarena played.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
Great. And Liz, you are kind of in charge of the photography.
Yes, I own the photography side of things. I have 4 second shooters, and it's really important to meet with your photographer, your DJ, prior to your wedding. I think it's important to feel that connection and that vibe and make sure it's a good fit for both. So I do recommend that, and we start early in the process. You definitely want to book your photographer, your DJ, as soon as possible once you have your date, your venue, because then we sit down, we walk through the, how you envision your day,
right.
What's important to you, because everybody's wedding is so different, and we treat it that way. I'm obsessed with weddings and wedding detail.
Well,
so
it's
we
so
really enjoy
fun
the process.
how they come together, and we're looking at some of your work on the screen there. And we also have pictures that you brought with you and albums. Tell me about albums. There's so many options once you have all the pictures back.
Yes, I help with the design process. So again, we really hold your hand through the process so it's not overwhelming. We cover things step by step in the process of the planning of the wedding. So with an album, I design it. I kind of help guide you, with the pictures you might want to select. You pick your favorites, I put it together. So it's a collaboration, and it's really fun and exciting. And my couples get to approve their album before it goes to print.
That's important.
Really high-end albums. This is a family heirloom. This is going to be something that's going to be around with you to show generations to come. So it's an important piece of the wedding process.
And what I thought was great when I was going through the process here, you actually get a disc with your pictures.
Yes. Yes.
Which is so important.
Getting those high-res images so that you can use them for your own purpose is important, and we do offer that in some of our packages.
Right. So we were mentioning you guys are a husband-wife team. You've actually played a little bit of a psychiatrist before too, right? You've kept some couples together. Tell me the story.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, you never know what you're going to face, and there's a lot of emotions riding
Certainly.
high during weddings. So I did have an interesting scenario where a bride-to-be and a groom-to-be had a huge disagreement the night before the wedding.
Oh,
so the morning of, I'm there. The wedding is called off. It was a little scary for a while, but I really thought about it and what I would have wanted somebody to do if that had happened with my husband. And really, they love each other. They wanted to get married. So I just actually went individually and met with each one of them, sat them down and gave them a piece of paper and said, just take a minute in a quiet area and write down 10 things that you love about the person, and why you want to marry them.
That's you have to go back to the
Remove
basics,
yourself
right?
from
the big party.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you saved the day, Liz, didn't you?
They got married. They're married to this day, and they have 2 little children.
Oh, that's
2 beautiful
fantastic.
kids, yeah.
So you guys travel not only around the state of Connecticut, but you do destinations as well?
We do, yes.
Oh, absolutely. We've been all over the Northeast, of course, with DJ photography and photo booth. But on the photography side of things, I do travel and do destination weddings. So we've been to Vegas, Puerto Rico, Prague, and the Czech Republic, and we have a St. Thomas wedding coming up.
Oh,
so
how wonderful.
can definitely help with that on your photography.
Great. So let me ask you this, Liz. What happens when you get one of those bridezillas on your hands?
Well, we've been fortunate that the couples that we attract are not bridezillas, and again, I think meeting. That's why it's so important to meet with your photographer.
Yeah, make sure you're
and your DJ.
compatible, right?
Make sure it's compatible,
Absolutely.
and we're really relaxed and laid back, and again, walking you through so we can give advice, suggestions. We've been working with couples for so many weddings that, you know, we can kind of help people along the ropes, and you know, so we really don't run into that.
That's good news. And going through the pictures here, it seems like there's kind of candid shots and there's also the classic poses, a little bit of both.
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of the couples we meet with, we hear that, I don't want all posed, you know, pictures, you know, we want to capture emotion, and so we tell a story of the day. You know, you're going to get a ton of candids, things that are going on here and there throughout the day. And then, you know, for moms of the bride and moms of the groom, you're going to want some family shots and some of those posed, but we do give a blend.
Very good. And you guys have an upcoming event at Water's Edge?
Yes, we'll be there October 26th at the Water's Edge from 1 to 4, bridal show. So we'll be showcasing our photography work there.
Very good. Well, let's put the information up on the screen. If you'd like to get a hold of 5 Diamond Productions, you can call 860-989-9515 or visit 5diamond-photography.com. Liz, Thomas, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.